Up YouTube, we are doing 20-30 minutes of consistency practicing the side splits, and we're going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff that leads you to the side splits because just doing the side splits is really hard. All right, let's get to it, and we're going to get started with hip cars. Hip cars look a little like this. You're going to raise your knee as high as possible, open up the hip as wide as possible, bring the ankle almost as high as the knee, and then bring the leg back and down. We're going to do 10 reps on that right side. Hey, Deep Space Black, welcome back. Are you fully energized from all that rest and sunning yesterday? I think this is the 5th, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that's one side. Let's switch to the other leg. Give this leg that we were just doing a little break. High knee, open, ankle, back. 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 I think that's about 10. I'm going to just hit some things on the YouTube platform while I peek over to see what Deep Space Back wrote. He wrote, I'm rested, yeah, although maybe feel like a blob still. Oh man, the residual effects of ultimate relaxation for a whole day. Okay, let's see. We just did hip cars, one direction on both sides. Let's switch and reverse the order. So instead of ending with the leg back, we're going to start with the leg back. Bring that leg up, ankle down, knee. All right, 10 of these. Back, side, ankle, front. 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 I think we got to be at least at 8. I honestly have not been counting. So let's do one more and call it there. All right, switch to the other leg. Back, side, ankle, front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Hip cars are done. Let's get into some elephant walks. We get started by folding into sort of this L shape, bending one knee, straightening the other, doing this little sassy butt thing over here. You should feel a stretch in this outer glute on the straightened leg. I want you to bring your chest down and then rotate the chest towards the straightened leg. Should enhance that stretch in the outer glute. And for this first rep, take it nice and slow because your muscles probably have not been worked in this way yet today. Because why would they? All right. Here's that first rep on the right and left side. Let's do a couple more. We're going to aim for 10 total. You can experiment with this. If you bring your chest down really low, you'll feel more stretch in the hamstring. If you do it and rotate, you'll feel more in that outer glute. We're going to be stretching those outer glutes multiple times throughout the next couple of stretches. So it's good to do both, and the same with the hamstrings. Hamstrings are going to get a lot of work. All right. I think we're at 5. Let's do 5 more. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Those are the elephant walks. Starting to work up a little bit of a sweat. Maybe it'll show through the shirt shortly. That's why I usually wear black. Next up is the Cossack switch. Let's open that stance a little bit. And then with the feet pointing somewhere between 45 and 60, 70 degrees, drop down to one side. Notice where you're feeling stiff. If the ankle comes up, you can always decrease some of that intensity, bring the heel back, and give yourself a little bit more foot stability. If you have no problems with stability, feel free to lean super far forward. Play with the hips. See what feels good, what feels bad, and figure out what you need to work on. All right, we're going to do 5 of these. Just get those hip muscles engaged, get the ankle working a little bit, and we're going to get into the stretches. All right, 4 and 5. All right, stretch time. Let's get into the hamstring stretch. I like to do these standing, and that's because we get gravity to pull the whole entire chest down instead of trying to use our muscles to push our way into the hamstring stretch. That's confusing. Let me demonstrate. Take a nice big step forward with the leg you want to stretch. Throw the hips back. By throwing the hips back, you're able to create this angle and start that hamstring stretch. All right. And now you get all of that power from gravity pulling on your torso to bring your whole body down into that stretch a little deeper. All right. Widen the stance for balance because you're going to be slightly upside down while stretching. And we're going to try to bring the belly button down to the thigh for the next 30 seconds. All right. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Whew. Oh man, my left hip is feeling it today. Hi Aisha, welcome back. We just did the hamstring stretch. We're gonna do the other leg now. All right, let's go. Take one step forward with the leg you want to stretch. Throw those hips back to create the angle so that you get that hamstring stretch started. You can play around with where your hips are. You can shift them even further back to deepen that hamstring stretch. And of course, widen the stance for balance. And belly button at thigh, 30 seconds. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Whew. All right, feeling that hamstring stretch. Let's take a break from the hamstring stuff and get into the butterfly, opening up the hips. I'm gonna crawl over here, grab a couple of weights to add a little bit more leverage. I like to rest my butt, shoulders, and head more or less against the wall so that I can focus all of the energy on getting my hips to open up. All right. So using those same muscles that we were using in the hip cars in the very beginning, try to bring your knees down to the ground with just muscle power. All right. Once your knees are as low as they're going to go with muscle power, maybe add a little bit of weight. Maybe push with your hands. Take a couple of nice deep breaths, and we're going to apply steady pressure for the next 30 seconds, trying to get deeper into the stretch. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right. A couple of breaths here. My hips are always a little bit stuck, so I'm going to give them a little bit of assistance with my hands. Move a little, get a little blood flow going after that stretch, and let's get ready to get into the pancake. I think I'm going to do a standing variation today. I am going to grab the little baby weights. You don't have to. I'm going to rest my butt against the wall, put my feet slightly out in front, probably 30 centimeters or 12 inches out to create sort of a tripod. My butt is the third leg of that tripod, and my other two legs are two legs. And I want you to fold at the hips. So the same way we're doing the hamstring stretch, fold at the hips and get into that deep stretch position. All right. Take a couple of deep breaths here. See if you can relax and get a little deeper into the stretch. And after that, try to keep your back straight. Extend your arms for a little extra leverage. I'm doing it with some baby weights to get a little bit more pull. All right, let's go. 30 seconds. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, my hamstrings are on fire. Drop the weights, crawl on out, come out of this nice and slow. I'm gonna need the weights. No, I won't. I'm done. I'm done with the weights. Oh, okay. Take a quick breather, shake out those legs. Who's that? Is that Sakina? Welcome back, Sakina. It is the weekend. That makes sense. Thanks for coming back and joining in. We are done with Pancake and we're moving into Pigeon. All right. So the goal of Pigeon is to bring the ankle up, bring the chest down. All right. We're going to do these. Let's do them lying on our backs today so that you can see how much control you have over the intensity of that stretch when you're providing the power to bring it down. All right. Cross that ankle over onto the thigh of the opposite leg. Get ready to grab that opposite leg and really pull it back. You should start feeling the stretch pretty much immediately. And take a couple of deep breaths, apply steady pressure. Let's do our 30 seconds. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Whew. All right. Wow. If you need to, if that was really intense, shake out that leg and get ready to do the other side. Same thing, cross that ankle over to the opposite thigh, pull the thigh in. Oh man. All right, take a couple of deep breaths and let's start at 30 seconds. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21. While I'm counting, it might not look like I'm breathing, but I am. And make sure you continue to breathe as well. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, Pigeon is done. We have one more stretch and some strengthening. Let's go. Time for some side splits. All right. Lay down my mats because I am East Asian. We do not wear shoes at home. And my feet need some extra padding. All right. I'm using the stool because it helps me to get out of the side split position a little bit more easily and is not at all necessary. If you put on sneakers, you don't need mats. All right. So similar setup to the pancake, resting my butt against the wall, feet slightly away from the wall. And what I'm going to do differently is point the toes, knees, quads up into the air to really open up the hips. And the more weight, the more straight you're standing-ish, whatever this position is, if you can call that standing, the more pressure you're going to put into that side split position, and the more likely you are to drop down into that position. I am trying to do it gently and slowly and not too quickly at a time. So I'll take my hands off the stool for a second, drop a little bit, feel that pressure, relax from it just a little bit, and then I think I'm as low as I want to get because it's starting to get a little bit too tingly. I'm going to start at 30 seconds. You guys ready? 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, come on up. This is the most important part for the stool because my legs stop working and it takes a little extra support for me to pull my legs in. Whew. I'm going to just casually lean against the wall and relax so that my legs have a chance to recover from that stretch. And I think my legs are starting to work again. So let's get ready to do some horse stance. All right. So the reason why we do the horse stance is because it's basically like a frog stretch. Frog stretch looks a little bit like this. You open up your hips as much as possible, which is basically what we're doing without extending our legs when we do a side split. Building strength in the horse stance position builds up the muscles and the power for the side split, and that's why we do the horse stance. All right, let's get into a wide position. Drop that butt down. Your toes can point wherever you want. I like to point them in the same direction as my knees, and drop that butt down. See if you can tuck the butt in a little bit so you can stand up a little bit straighter. And we're going to start at 30 seconds. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17. Really focus on using those muscles to pull your legs behind you. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, a couple of seconds ago, I said something like, make sure you use those muscles to pull your legs behind you. And what I mean by that is use the muscles back here to contract and sort of pull your hips more open. I like to imagine I'm trying to have a rope pull my thighs that way, but I don't know if that actually helps most people. So Just as long as you know what I mean when I say pull the legs open. All right. Taking a couple of seconds of break. We're gonna do one last horse stance, and then we're gonna be all wrapped up for today. Whew, I'm sweating. I'm dripping. And because I wear glasses and I have little dangly microphones hanging off of them, they slip down my face when I have that moisture. So if I've been fixing my glasses or touching my nose and lifting my glasses a lot, that's why. All right. Ready for the next horse stance? For the last horse stance. Let's go. Open up those hips, flex those glutes and outer thigh muscles all the way over here. Try to really open up your hips. See if you can tuck your butt a little to help you stand a little straighter. And let's go. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You're done. Come on up. Take a quick break. Relax. Shake out those legs. Lean against the wall if you need to. And that's it. That's it. We're done. Thank you so much for coming in today to practice consistency in our side splits. Again, we're just practicing consistency. It's not about being perfect. It's not about getting the absolute best possible version of the workout every single time. It's about making sure that you're making steps, putting effort into doing the things that you need to be doing for the goals that you want to achieve. So thank you so much for coming in and for being part of the community. That's it. I will be back same time tomorrow, and I hope to see you there. If you haven't yet, find me on YouTube, please, and hit the subscribe button. If I get to 50 subscribers, I think I'm at like 21 or something. If we get to 50 subscribers, I can do this on mobile, and then I won't have. It's really awkward on YouTube because I'm using a webcam, and webcams are formatted like for YouTube, right? So it's like long and not like Instagram where it's this way, and so because it's wide, I have to hide so much more of my house. So please help me out so I can pull the YouTube thing, so I can actually stand up without my head being totally cut off on YouTube. I would super appreciate it. All right, that's it for today. Have a wonderful Sunday, and I hope you have a great week starting tomorrow.